Steve Poland here, and it has been way too long since I've shot any video down here in the fish room, so wanted to do this week a breeding update. I've got a lot of projects going on down here. Things are a bit condensed, fish-wise, I guess. Some projects I've recently finished, some I'm about to finish. I'll go through all those projects and a bunch of updates that I've done down here in a different video, but this week I just want to talk about the breeding and how it's going. I try to do one of these kind of in the months in between my quarterly full fish room tours. So let's just start down here. I actually got a new Sunshine breeder male. If you saw my video last week about that 500-gallon tank and I mentioned I was buying some fish, that is one that I bought. This is beautiful Sunshine. My old breeder male is he's taking a little time out. And he will eventually probably go upstairs, but this guy is just amazing. So I'm really excited to have him. We'll see how he does with the ladies. Over here, Blue Neon Group added some females actually to this group, about the same. Though they're really doing well. They've been breeding like crazy. This guy is awesome, does a great job for me. And he's a really nice fish. So Blue Neon Group is doing great. If we go up here, this is a new group. This is a Z-Rock group that I got from the same guy, from Scott from last week. It is 7 females, I believe. We'll see. And then definitely this one dominant male who's hiding here under the tile. See if we can get him to come out because he is really, there he's showing his blaze. He's just a beautiful show male. Come on out. The closer I get, the more he backs up. Sorry, this tank is pretty cloudy. I just did water changes today and that sponge filter had a bunch of air bubbles on it and it was floating, and I shook it to try and get the air bubbles out, and it just stirred up a bunch of stuff. He's starting to come out. Not sure he's going to fully cooperate, but you'll see a lot of him going forward. Maybe if I give him some taps, he'll freak out and go. There we go. I hate doing that, but helps the video sometimes. Yeah, sorry, lots of air bubbles, lots of debris in there, but you can see what a nice fish he is. So that's going to be a good group. I'm looking forward to that. Right here, temporarily in this 1/3 of this tank, this is the Giselle group that I got a few months ago. And I just had my first spawn from them. I'll show you here in a minute, but really excited about that. So got some fry coming from the Giselles. In the middle, this is a ruby red group. The male passed like right after I got him. I mentioned in the last a few videos ago when I first showed these guys. Not sure if one of these is a male. The one in that back corner might be a male. It's a much bigger fish than the rest. Actually, it almost looks like that one's holding. So maybe I'll have to check that after this. Yeah, that definitely looks like a female that's holding. So I may have a breeding group here after all. These ruby reds. These came originally from Trevor at Wonder Cichlid. So that would be awesome. And then this is a group I got at an auction of Mallory Sunshines, and there's 2 males in there for sure. A third one that I think is a subdominant, and man, they're just they were real tiny. They're growing fast, and these 2 males look awesome. So this could be a breeding group for me at some point. We'll just have to see. Not totally sure what I'm going to do with them. Got a couple fish here just in nets. These are guys that I pulled out of the Growout, Blue Neons. I wish you could really see. It's hard to tell through the net. This guy is 2 inches and he is full color. You know what? I should pull him out. Let me see if I can do this. It's going to be real hard to see him. just with this light. But man, he's so awesome. I just want you guys to see how good this fish is. Now I got to try and do this while I'm holding the camera. This is very poorly planned. I may have to give up on this idea. Oh, oh, come here. Come here, guy. This is the kind of quality video you've come to expect from me, I realize. Alright, alright. Well, okay, I don't want to stress him out too much. Anyway, he is like fully on, colored up at 2 inches. No crazy hormones, nothing, just good genes and good food. There's another one over there. Anyways, these guys I'm selling. So if you're in Central Ohio or near it, let me know if you want blue neons. I've got a couple. I think I'll check when we go look at the tubs, but I think I probably have at least one more male out there. And then I've got a ton of tiny ones that are coming up. So no shortage of blue neons. Like I said, that group down there has been breeding like crazy and doing awesome. Up above, you get the ladder here. There's the 6 tanks up here. I've only got 4 of them with fish in them right now. The other 2 are cycling. These are blue neons. God, you can't really tell too well from the video. It's just hard with the light, but there are probably, I don't know, 40 in there. And there are some, they tend to hide in the back corner that are probably an inch, like a full-on inch, inch and a half. Those guys need to move into the Growout. Next to them there's some Azurias in there. There are some Dragon Bloods in there. These guys are all pretty small. Not really too remarkable in that tank. This tank, sorry, there's a lot of glare. I just got all the lights on all the tanks at once. This is a bunch of different stuff. There are Dragon Bloods, there are some Sunshines in there, and there are these 6 Venusis that I got at auction for like $2. They've just been growing like gangbusters. They're 1.5 inches now. Just, it's crazy how fast they've grown. And then, let me move the ladder. Last tank over here that's not cycling, there are more Sunshines in there, just hard to see. Most of them around 1 inch. Not too crazy there, nothing remarkable really to see. Moving over here, this is like Fry Central. You can see my wild-caught red shoulder male chilling out back there. He's still just in here by himself for now. Really nice fish. Okay, so breeder boxes. Just been rocking these Marina breeder boxes. They've been working real well for me. Dragon Bloods. That is, oh, I don't know, 30 Dragon Blood fry. Blue neons. A bunch of blue neons there too. Azurus or Azurus. I never know how to say that one. In there. And then down here, this tank is my Dragon Blood group. This is all Sunshines in here. Sunshines have also been breeding a lot, as you can see. There's a ton of Sunshines in there. This is the Dragon Blood group. That's the male. Just looks better and better every day. He is originally from Koshi. And yeah, they haven't spawned in a little bit, but as you can see, there were some up there that weren't too big yet, so hasn't been that long. You know, I did a video about it. I did these tiles. Seem to be working pretty well. I posted a video on Instagram. I actually caught this group spawning on that tile, so they seem to like to do that. They also seem to like to hide either in the PVC elbows or just underneath the tile. It's like just another kind of series of hiding spaces, so that's kind of nice. And I've got those in all of my breeding tanks. I also have, if you can see up there, when I did that tour of Something Fishy, one thing I saw was that he had those these tubes in his breeding tanks kind of just floating there. So I just bought a length of that, which was like nothing, a couple bucks, and cut it up, and so I've got one of those in each of my breeding tanks too. And I've seen females hiding in there or resting in there, so it seems to be going okay. And then over here, tumbling, I've got 4 different groups. In the first Like in this tumbler is that group of, if I could focus, that group of Giselle. Then I've got a group of blue neons. Then I've got a group of sunshines. And then in the back is a group of, which is kind of crazy, it's a group of albino ruby reds, which may not make sense, but I'll move on to this tank. So the other day, and by the way, I'm doing pretty bad on my New Year's resolutions, as some of you have pointed out. I have a couple of tanks that I'm adding, but I did buy those before New Year's, so that doesn't, I shouldn't get dinged for that. I did do a couple of impulse fish buys, so that's bad. But the other day I bought 5, and 4 of them are probably at least 3 to 4 inch males. 5 of these albino ruby reds from somebody for $10. It was like nothing, you know, just almost giving them away. And one was a female. I'm not sure where she is right now, but she was, oh, there she is, and she was holding. So I've got a group of those tumbling. We'll see, just raise them up. I'm not intending to breed those. That's why they're all just here in this Growout. This is a 55 gallon that I've shown you many times. This is now my kind of go-to Growout tank. And it's really been looking awesome, this tank. There's a lot of fish in here that look good. There's some OBs, some just random stuff, some blue neons, some azurus. This guy I got the other day with that group. He's an F1, amazing fish. It's going to be really beautiful. Anyways, this isn't really, other than those albinos, this isn't really anything to do with breeding. This is just a growout that happens to be here. And then down here, this is the azurus group. The male is hiding under the tile. You can barely see him. Come on, man. I may have to do a little tap tap on this one too. There we go. Stay out here. Just amazing fins on that fish. Hey, these guys don't breed a lot, but really it turns out that so many of my females were males that it really makes sense to why these guys weren't breeding. But you saw, I have had a few breeds. I have had them breed a few times, I guess I should say. So not a total loss. Alright, so that's the main room. Let me pause this and go up and we'll take a look in the Growout tubs. Okay, we're here in the crawl space in the Growout tubs. So really there isn't as much to show in these tubs as there used to be. They're in a bit of a state of transition. Need to add some more blue neons to this tub. The other tub is F1 red shoulders, and I need to probably pull them out of there. Most of them are females now, so need to repurpose that tub for something else here at some point. But I mentioned a little bit ago, I thought I probably had at least one more male in here. In this tub, one more blue neon male, and I was right. So I'm gonna pull him out now that I've got more light, and he's easier to grab out of here since that debacle in the other tank. So yeah, see if you can really. It's almost like too bright, but yeah, really nice. He's probably 2 inches. The other one looks better. This guy is, you know, he's still kind of in here in the tub. But yeah, I've got males, a few more males of those if anyone needs them. These tubs are great. They've been doing a great job for me. But there's probably only, I don't know, 6 or 7 fish in this one. And probably only 6 or 7 in the other one, actually. Let's go over and take a look. I think these are mostly females, but they are getting some size on them. The one fish I really wanted to see and show you, there's one dragon blood in here. It's my oldest, oh there he is. It's the oldest dragon blood that I ever bred, the very first one. Of course, it's pretty stupid of me to try and catch in this tub while you're, oh I got it. Yeah, this was the oldest, or the first one I ever had. I had a very small batch. The first time they bred, and only one of them made it, and he has been in here with these red shoulders. I think it's a he. Let me see if I can set this down in a way that I can show you. yeah, so doing pretty well. See, can we vent? Let's vent together. Probably too small still. I think it's probably a male though, just based on the way it's been coloring up. So pretty cool there. Again, need to repurpose this tub. And then the one other thing I want to show you really quick in here, because the rest of the fish, the pothos is growing like gangbusters, by the way. I've added a bunch more, but anyway, check out this guy. I've shown him before, but this is an F1 red shoulder that was bred here. This is one I decided to keep, and man, he is probably 3 inches. He's at least 3 inches now. Just looks so good. I mean, crazy. Anyway, gotta keep that fish. He's just too nice. Look at those fins. Also helps that he's been in here like in isolation for a really long time, but that is what I feel like a red shoulder should look like. Alright, well, anyways, that's all the breeding updates for now. It's been going well. Things are good. Hope all of you are doing well. Thanks for watching. As always, comment if you want. Hit like, hit subscribe. Till the next time, have a good one.